The corporate headquarters of Channels Television is the venue, as the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, is welcomed by the chairman of Channels Media Group, Dr. John Momo. The team, which also included members of the President's media team, then proceeds to the conference room for a meeting with senior staff management of Channels Television. The minister states the purpose of the visit.
The media has to be free. The media has to operate in an environment that does not, limit their potential. We also know that the freedom that the media enjoys will also have to come with some responsibility. And issues of fake news, disinformation or misinformation will always be there. And it's not just a Nigerian problem, it's a world problem. But I know that nobody will come to clean that more than the media itself. So there must be a self-regulating system in the media. Even as you do this task of holding government to account, which is your constitutional role that you are playing, it is also important that we know that our country comes first.
The chairman of Channels Media Group, in his response, re-emphasizes the guiding principles of Channels Television in its core area of news production.
Channels is an organization that is based on professionalism. What we do here is to make sure that we produce programs that are well put together and that will challenge the curiosity of our viewers and make sure that they use the information that we provide to impact on their lives. And one of the things that we don't shy away from doing, and we always stress, is the fact that we must represent all sides to an issue. We will continue to report government and government activities, but we also have the duty to let government know if there are areas where they have to do more, and if there are areas where they are failing. And we try to bring people from both sides of the divide.
After the meeting, in a separate interview, the minister explains the federal government's position on the events of the last few days.
The president didn't take office so that Nigerians will suffer. It is the democratic right of every citizen to have freedom of expression, freedom of speech, and freedom to assemble. The presidency of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not in any way, form or shape, want to trample on that. But our recent history has shown that once you assemble in the name of protest, the likelihood is that some miscreants could seize the opportunity to unleash violence. What he tried to do is to reset this country in a way, go back to the basic foundation, and the fuel subsidy issue was part of it. There's also a new initiative of government, the graduate support program, that seeks to put graduates back into real life. What do I mean by that? Before they find gainful employment, it is possible that their parents are unable to fend for them. And so they will have some allowance to keep themselves together, and this will continue until such a time when they find gainful employment.
As photo mementos are taken for posterity and they take their leave, it's expected that the visit will create better synergy between the government's media team and the media for a better understanding of the government's policies and the citizens' perception of these policies. Olumide Macaulay, Channels Television News.